this is a very, very cheap ultrasonic cleaner. This is amazingly cheap, you might say. This is the portable household cleaning machine, 450ml clean pod ultrasonic cleaner, jewelry cleaner, machine for ring, glasses and makeup brush. And I bought mine for $3.73 plus tax, which came out to about $4.36 shipped. That's pretty ridiculous, and I've seen them as low as about $3 US, about $9 to $5 Australian. So yeah, what's interesting is the tax here is 63 cents, and GST in Australia at least is 10%, so it should be 37 cents. And I've seen this a few times with the bundle deal products, that they charge the tax for the original price, which would have been around $6, but they give you the discounted price and add the original tax on. Don't know why they do that. Maybe they take a little bit out of that to recoup some cost, or maybe that's how they do it for taxation reasons. There's a reason for it. But yeah, I haven't opened this up yet, so let's see what it's like. Ooh, shiny knife, yeah. Let's have a look. Okay, so there are a few of these sort of ultrasonic cleaners on Ali at the moment, and I got the one with the nice big display. Yes, this one here. So this big display. And I wanted that because none of the others had displays. I wanted to see what they did with it. Let's have a look. So we have the box. Just zoom out a bit. There we go. Oh, not supposed to do that. There we go. So the box. Your standard, got your old AliExpress label on it. Additionally, let's have a look. Yeah, standard cardboard. Got a manual. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So, turn on the key. Zoom in a bit. See that? So, turn on the key. Press the timer. So, I'm guessing that means turn it on. And it's also a timer. Button one, so press once for 10 minutes, press twice for 20 minutes. So it's got two timing modes. Wireless cleaning, yes. Very interesting, very interesting. And it's just in, I believe that's German and French. What's a few other ones? Italian, Spanish and Japanese. Okay. So 6 languages, very nice. So standard packing foam and a bag. And now we get to the actual cleaner itself. Ooh. Just zoom out a little bit. There we go. So, what do we have here? Very hollow feeling, of course. Everything very cheap comes to that. Ooh, suction cups, look at those. So, oh. Okay. So that must be so it doesn't move around when you're using it. And how does this come off? Just, whoop. It just comes right off. That's just a thin bit of plastic there that sits in a little groove or a little rim in there. And we've got the charger, USB type A to C, and then we have the pool in here, or the container. Let's have a look. It's also label. Oh no, this is also peel. And anything else? I'm going to fill this up with water, and we're going to test this on a pair of glasses. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll be right back. One sec. Oh yeah, decade-old glasses. These are, oh yeah, they got dirt. You can definitely see that they got the dirt. So we'll see how they go. Okay, USB-C. Oh, how far does this go in? Oh no, there we go, clicks in. Then we can go like that. Ah, battery symbol. I wonder, because the listing of these don't actually mention batteries at all. I suspect at one point these did have batteries, but to save cost, they've omitted the battery. But let's see what happens anyway. Ooh. Does this actually have a battery? No, wait, it's a battery. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh! So this is an ultrasonic. This is vibration. Oh yeah. And the camera is dying. I better fix that. Give me a sec. Camera overheated slightly, so just let it cool down for a bit. And I think you saw that this is definitely not an ultrasonic cleaner. This is a vibration cleaner, a very different thing. So I suspect it's just got a little vibration motor inside here, and surprisingly a battery, which they don't mention in the ads at all, but I see what they mean by wireless cleaning now. So yeah, this is not gonna be anywhere near as effective as an actual ultrasonic cleaner. You know what? I actually have an ultrasonic cleaner. I will put some audio of it at some point, maybe at the end of the video, of what it actually sounds like, and you can compare. What does that do? There's two buttons. There's this weird like drop with a plus thing. I wonder what it does. It makes this number here, this digit symbol, go up to 2 from 1. I know. But yes, I wonder. I wonder, because this display here only needs to display 1 and 2. I wonder if the other 2 is. I wonder if these two corners here, these two segments, actually have LEDs behind them, or if they're just blank and it's cost cut down to the absolute maximum. When we open this up, we'll have a look at that. But apart from that, yeah. So, didn't do that good of a job at cleaning, like most of the dirt on that. Let me just a little zoom in. Here we go. Oh, yes. So yeah, most of the dirt's still on there. It's still quite yellowed. Yeah, you can see it. There's little specks all along near the nose piece there. Didn't really clean it at all. Yeah, so definitely not an ultrasonic cleaner. So I'm going to try and get a refund for this. But yeah, I'm going to empty this out and then I'll tear it down. So see you then. So the water's gone, and now to open this up, I suspect, let's have a look. Oh, yep. Screws under each little suction cup foot there. So I need to get a screwdriver set. Here is a very nice screwdriver set. And these are Phillips, kind of big ones though. Have a look. Let's have a look. I suspect I'll find. Yes, I suspect there'll be a battery in here along with the main circuit board, and then probably even down here actually there will be a little vibration motor. Yeah, so definitely a circuit board there because that's where the USB-C charging connector is. But we'll see where everything else is. And also how big the battery is in this, because they don't say that on the listing, which will be very interesting. Let's have a look. I think we're in. Are we in? Oh, we're in. And would you look at that? certainly right there. So we've got now vibration motor with two, looks like unbalanced weights. They are both, oh yeah, they're both in sync, so they really give it a good old kick when you vibrate the thing up and down. And then you have, oh yep, tiny battery. Let's just zoom in there. So we have our teeny tiny battery in there, and then we have the main circuit board, little circle right there. So that must include the display and, oh yep, the charger controller. Oh yeah, okay, let's whack that circuit board out. See what we have. And how does that come out? Oh yep, just pops out nice and easy. Oh yes, oh! Would you look at that? They included all the LEDs. They only needed the ones for the 1 and 2. So they didn't actually need these two LEDs. Actually, which way? It is, yeah, they didn't need a pair of these LEDs, but they still included them. It's kind of interesting. And you can see the battery charge indicator is actually 3 LEDs, but it's very, very hard to see because the diffusion across these segments is very, very strong there. Let's have a look. 2 little buttons. There we go. Turned it on accidentally. And then, of course, the magical IC here. It's completely unlabeled. Completely unlabeled IC there. So we have LTH7. So that little chip next to the USB-C connector is an LTH7. I'll have to check what that is. This, of course, is completely unmarked. A little chip there, and then this looks like the motor driver, which will have a MOSFET of some sort. A097 or 1. And there's a diode there, probably for the reverse or the inductive spike, because this is a brushed motor, so there'll be some sort of inductive spikes coming back from it. Across here, down to that one there. There's a couple of gate resistors, little gate resistors there. So there's a MOSFET, then 2 little, looks like gate resistors, I suspect. And then it comes over to here, and along there, into there, and then out. So it's driven by that pin in the very corner. Okay. Not much to reverse engineer there, it's just this chip runs everything, does the battery charging and the motor driving. There's a little MOSFET there, I suspect, and a diode there to protect the circuit, but the MOSFET drives the motor. This looks like some sort of potentially battery protection or LDO potentially. And then, yeah, this battery is charged. This chip here drives all the LEDs. It just has 2 input buttons and just drives a motor. So, dead simple. Really nothing much to it. So, I'm off to get a refund. Okay, just got the refund. Only took like 45 minutes, so that was pretty quick actually. So yeah, now what to do with this guy here. I've got a few ideas. So it is a little waterproof case that has a vibrator or vibrating motor inside it. And I was thinking I could potentially use it as a vibratory tumbling machine for sort of with abrasives to sort of like effectively polish parts. That could be quite fun. Maybe I'll stick a bit of sand and water in here and see what happens. Apart from that, it's honestly not a bad little container if you got it for free, you know, get a refund on it and everything. So yeah, if you are buying this for cleaning, don't, because it's pretty terrible at that, but it probably has other uses. Though its battery's kind of small, it's only 200 milliamp hour, so yeah, it won't last that long. I might have to modify this with a direct cable, direct USB to the motor, so it just runs off something a bit more substantial. But yeah, so Those ultrasonic cleaners you see on AliExpress, they're probably fake, especially if they're like $5. So, yeah. Don't know what I was expecting, but yeah, this is about right. Okay, you would have just seen me be a bit of a fool. That's what I get for recording everything in the first take without scripting. So when I said 2 LEDs were extra, I already went 1, and that one is just this one here, because the other 6 segments are all used by the 2 and the 1. And the other thing was the term vibration cleaner. Now, this is technically a vibration cleaner, though what I should have clarified is it's a low frequency vibration cleaner. So I recorded this as running at about 112 Hertz, when a proper ultrasonic cleaner, which also uses vibration, is around 20 to 40 kilohertz. So I should have really clarified that better. This is a low frequency vibration cleaner, not an ultrasonic vibration cleaner. There's a difference. And specifically that difference is in cavitation. This cleaner would mostly use agitation, I suspect, to clean things if it ever does, whereas a proper ultrasonic cleaner uses cavitation. Watch your ears, this is what it sounds like.